Welcome to Pixar Movie Reviews. I'm Josiah Milkey, coming to you live from Johnston, Iowa on this stormy day. Today, we are on one of the best Pixar movies ever in terms of box office reception and critical reception. In fact, I really can't describe it unless I actually show it to you. We are talking about Disney and Pixar's fifth feature film, and at the time of its release, their biggest hit yet, Finding Nemo. Just as Monsters Incorporated was the first Pixar movie directed by Pete Docter, Finding Nemo is the first Pixar movie directed by Andrew Stanton. Andrew had been a writer or co-writer on all of Pixar's previous films, and had also co-directed A Bug's Life and executive produced Monsters Incorporated with John Lasseter. But this is Andrew's first time getting to direct his own movie. It was also Pixar's first summer release, rather than a fall release, coming out at the end of May 2003. And is also the first Pixar movie to reach the 100-minute mark, even though other Pixar movies have gone beyond that. Previous Pixar films have only been in the double digits in terms of minutes for how long they run. I saw Finding Nemo opening weekend with my family, or at the least bit my mom and my sister Jordan, and then both my sisters and I saw the 3D re-release in 2012. Finding Nemo was a huge box office success, making even more money than Disney's own The Lion King, and surpassing it for the year as the highest-grossing animated film ever. It also got near-extreme, unanimous positive critical praise, 99% on Rotten Tomatoes, that's 1% below the perfect scores of the Toy Stories. It also was the first Pixar movie to win the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature, after Monsters Incorporated had been nominated and lost out to Shrek 2 years earlier. I love anything that has to do with the ocean or water, whether it's Finding Nemo, Lilo and Stitch, The Little Mermaid. It's the whole reason I'm wearing my Hawaiian shirt for these reviews. That, and because John Lasseter owns a bunch of Hawaiian shirts, and he's almost always seen wearing one when I see him on screen for a behind-the-scenes feature or something. So here's my thoughts on Finding Nemo. Chances are, because of how successful it was, you know the story. A father clownfish named Marlin, voiced by Albert Brooks, lives with his son Nemo at the edge of the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. They love each other very much, but Nemo has a lucky fin, which is smaller than his other fin, and makes him an awkward swimmer. His dad is worried about Nemo starting school, but his worries come true when Nemo is taken by a scuba diver to a dentist's office fish aquarium. Marlin teams up with a friendly but forgetful regal blue tankfish named Dory, voiced by the wonderfully funny Ellen DeGeneres, to make a journey across the ocean, battling sharks and jellyfish, getting a ride with sea turtles and more, to rescue Nemo and bring him home. There are a lot of positive things I can say about Finding Nemo. First off, the story is both funny and adventurous and heartwarming, as it teaches the importance of family and facing your fears, both for Marlin and for Nemo. It's also, once again, got a great cast. In addition to Albert Brooks and Ellen DeGeneres, you've also got people like Willem Dafoe, Brad Garrett, Allison Janney, and Vicki Lewis voicing some of the members of the Tank Gang, Jeffrey Rush as Nigel the Pelican, and once again, you've got people from Pixar doing voice talent. Andrew Stanton, the writer-director of the film, voices Crush the Sea Turtle, and also voiced Evil Emperor Zurg in Toy Story 2. Bob Peterson, who co-wrote the thing, voices Nemo's singing schoolteacher, Mr. Ray, and was also Roz in Monsters, Inc. And the late Joe Ranft, Heinrich the Caterpillar in A Bug's Life, and Wheezy the Squeeze Toy Penguin in Toy Story 2, voices Jock the Cleaner Shrimp, another member of the Tank Gang. Also, the environment is beautiful. There are different locations all around the ocean, for the reef, the shark's hideout, the East Australian current where the turtles are. All the locations are different to make it feel like an epic journey to bring Nemo home. They have to be at different locations, and they're all amazing in their own way. Also, this is the first Pixar movie where the music is done by somebody other than Randy Newman. This time, the music was done by his cousin, Thomas Newman. And like Randy, Thomas does a great job with the score. In fact, he and Andrew Stanton worked so well that Thomas would come back to Pixar to score Andrew's other Pixar films. As for the stuff I don't like, probably the one big problem that some parents will have if they have little kids is there are some moments that might be too much for them. Particularly the opening where Marlin's wife, Coral, and all of Nemo's brothers and sisters, when they're still eggs, when they get taken away by a barracuda, that part might be a little too scary. In fact, some parents have said, and some Pixar employees have said, that they usually skip through that part so as not to scare their kids. There are also some other scary moments with the sharks and the anglerfish when Marlin and Dory are deep down at the bottom of the sea and they run into trouble with an anglerfish. The jellyfish part is also lighthearted and fun, but also a bit scary, so it kind of balances between scary and funny. Plus, there's a bit of peril at the end where they have to rescue Dory and a bunch of grouper fish from a fishing net. But all the scares aside, Finding Nemo, I can easily understand why it's one of Pixar's greatest achievements. It's funny, it's heartbreaking, it's adventurous, it's emotional, and yet, through it all, it's a wonderful family film. I can easily understand why this film surpassed The Lion King for the year as the highest-grossing animated feature film of all time. Of course, the following year, Finding Nemo was then surpassed by DreamWorks Animation's Shrek 2, but Finding Nemo definitely deserved its Academy Award win for Best Animated Feature over Disney's own Brother Bear. And, yeah, I just really love Finding Nemo. I can't express that too much. By the way, if it sounds like I'm being too praiseworthy of all these Pixar movies, don't worry, we'll get to ones I don't like in coming weeks. But until then, Finding Nemo is another winner in the Pixar library of movies. I currently have it. It's a little lower than most people would have it. They'd probably have it in like the top 5 or something. But Finding Nemo I have in my top 10. Finding Nemo currently is my number 10 Pixar movie, between the original Toy Story at number 11 and Toy Story 2 at number 9. So let me know what you think about Finding Nemo. Do you like it? Where are you at on it? Do you think it deserved its Oscar win? And thanks so much. I'll see you next time on another episode of Pixar Movie Reviews. I'm Josiah Milkey. Thanks for watching.